A friend of mine went out to Hollywood and he got on Westworld as a reoccurring character. I've never seen it. I've never seen one episode. It looks interesting. I've only seen like partial episodes of Game of Thrones that everyone was talking about it as it came out. You know what's cool about Jeffrey Donovan is I saw him on Broadway, or off Broadway. I believe it's MCC Theater. It was where Philip Seymour Hoffman directed him in The Glory of Living. Rebecca Gilman, who's a professor out at Texas Tech. But I saw him with Anna Paquin in the performance of Glory of Living. He played pretty much like a serial killer, and she was one too. Pretty good series though. This is when he landed later on. So how'd you do, sweetie? Oh, did I scare you? So how did you do?
She said, well, my bacon's burnt. I'm like, oh, I'm so sorry. I looked at it. I was like, I agree with you. It is burnt. So I showed the kitchen. I'm like, well, how many bacons does she have? I don't know. So then the servers had told me to pick up the bacon. So I said, hello, here's the burnt bacon. Can I get some regular bacon? How many pieces? I don't know how many pieces does it look like. It's like, give me the bacon. Make the lady happy. And I was trying to take my 15-minute break at the time.
So a lady last night at about 1 o'clock or 2 in the morning, or around 1 in the morning in New York City, I think it was New York, broke into Robert De Niro's house and tried to steal his Christmas presents. True story. She had 17 arrest charges against her, and now they got her.
18.
She was like a cat burglar. And he did one of the most infamous, one of the most famous thief movies, known as The Score with Marlon Brando, about thievery. And then someone's breaking into they went through his basement. She was a lady, she looks maybe kind of like partial Hispanic, but she was robbing people. And it was a rent house. It wasn't his home, it was like a rental home. It was like his home, but he was just staying there, and while it happened, I guess they tricked the alarm. He had come down by the time the police got her. So I always think if it happened to Marlon Brando, he would let him go. But they have her in custody, so
Yeah.
she broke in. And she broke in and basically tried to steal Christmas presents, but they got her in mid-robbery. She's famous now, though. She's going to be one of the most famous thieves of all time. Be like breaking into Laurence Olivier's home or something. Professional thief. We don't know how she did it.
Do like the glass door on the top.
I don't know. It figures he'd have an alarm. She may have found a way to trip the alarm, but the only thing is she got busted. So however she did it, she did it sloppily. So she tried to go in and get Christmas presents, but he came down when the detectives or whatever arrived to get her.
When was this?
Last night. Happened last night. Breaking news. It's international news all over the place. Yeah. Yeah. Someone tried to rob Robert De Niro's Christmas presents. Probably within the year, she'll be out. But now she's going to be able to audition, do all the acting work she wants. All she has to do is show up and goes, I'm the guy that broke, or I'm sorry, she could say I'm the lady that broke into Robert De Niro's, place. Huh? Yeah, she'll be able to get work from this.
Speaking of Rob,
or she'll be able to write a book about
somebody stole my beer. I bought a beer earlier and I put it right there. Somebody took my beer.
Oh, right there.
Yeah,
so she'll be able to write a book or get a story, a documentary. There'll be something done that will counter. And now she's out. She doesn't have to worry about stealing anymore. Once she gets out, she's famous. She's completely famous. I don't know her name though, but I know what she looks like. I posted her. Prison when her mom died. I posted her mugshot on my Facebook. I'll show it to you. Okay, it looks like it's about 7 miles, 0.13 or 7.1 miles, and it looks like a good one. It's a Walmart. It is a Roadie. We're gonna pick this. We're gonna submit the offer. So submit the offer right here. Okay, I submitted the offer, and now we wait. Linda's gonna give the information on the robber of Robert De Niro's Christmas presents that's now going to get in a lot of trouble. Go ahead. What's going on?
A woman broke into Robert De Niro's Upper East Side town.
Robert De Niro.
That's what I said.
Okay, go ahead.
East Side townhouse early Monday morning and began bagging up Christmas presents under the tree, according to police. Police arrested 30-year-old Shanice, Shinice. Her last name is Aviles, Aviles, on burglary charges after she was spotted entering Robert De Niro's East 65th Street home at 2:45 a.m.
Last night. It happened last night. So it's like the opposite of Christmas, you know?
She has 26 prior arrests, including 16 for burglaries.
I thought it was 17. It's 26, so it's more than 17. I thought it was 17. It's 26 arrests? Golly.
Including 16 on burglaries.
They'll probably do a Broadway play about it.
They saw her try a few doors before she slipped around a corner. The officers followed her and noticed to a townhome.
Well, luckily she didn't get killed. That's what I'm saying. If Joe Pesci was there, no telling what would have happened.
Police did not know it was Robert De Niro's house.
Yeah.
Until after the commotion.
Man. Well, it's happened to a lot of them. Paris Hilton got hit way back in the day. Who else got hit? Some other people got hit too, besides Paris Hilton. A lot of them have. Yeah, it's craziness. I know Paris Hilton. They made a movie about it called Bling Ring. I know Robert De Niro made a movie called Score with Marlon Brando, but that was about thievery, but that's a different thing. Edward Norton. But Bling Ring was about Paris Hilton getting robbed. And they took a lot, and they got away with it, too. Okay. All right. We got approved on the Roadie. Looks like we got the gig. We'll be picking up at Walmart and dropping off whatever supplies or whatever it is. Whatever, I'm assuming it's probably groceries, but whatever it is, we're going to be dropping it off at your doorstep and a guy and assistant. All right. So this Roadie is actually smaller or less items than the other Roadie, but they're paying me more. So it's only 4 items, so I'm assuming 4 totes, but I have to find out the size on each item and stuff to find out if it's groceries or supplies.
There's a lot of cars.
Let me go to this one right here.
And it does say store number 590, so we're at the right one.
We're at the right one. All right, so what they're going to do is they're going to give us a sticker, and then we have to take the sticker and scan the sticker. So once we get it, we'll scan the sticker. So when you do get a Roadie or whatever, call that number on your reserved spot. It tells you to go to reserved spot. Be sure to call that number and check in. You just want to double check and make sure, and they'll bring you everything, and you'll be good to go.
Go in a while, might need.
Yeah, a lot of people don't know that Linda's great uncle helped pretty much start the Steve Miller Band. I mean, Steve Miller worked with a band called Marksman out in Dallas that was run by a guy named Robert Hayden. And he did have a #1 hit in the tri-state area, the southern tri-state area known as Susan. Or no, Suzanne. It was called Suzanne. That was Robert Hayden's song. Yeah. And then that was way before the Joker. So Steve Miller went north and invented the Joker, and that's the great niece right there. Pretty much musical history. So when I was younger, we went to Disney World. Now when I was really, really young, like kindergarten, I was very young, we went to Disneyland in California and Knoxbury Farm. So we went to Knoxbury Farm and we went to Disneyland. Now when I grew up a little bit, I got to 12 years old, we decided to go to Florida to Disney World. And we went to Disney World. This was probably like in the 80s. We went to Magic Kingdom and then we went to Epcot, which stands for Experimental Prototype Community of Tomorrow, or Experimental Prototype City of Tomorrow. So we did that. We got Epcot's out of our system. Then we left. And the second thing is my dad was driving on the highway. My sister was in the car. What are we doing? Okay.
Are you guys picking up for your stuff or you're a driver?
What is this?
Okay.
Okay.
Just ask you, are you picking up?
I don't know.
Question, roll it down.
I don't know. Hang on for a minute. Let me figure something out. They had to get some information. So, anyway, after we went to Walt Disney World, I was about 12, and then we went to... Well, and Walt Disney went to Magic Kingdom, then Epcot. Then my dad decided to take us somewhere else because we went to Florida for this whole vacation thing. We're driving on the highway, and my dad said this. We were literally driving. There was 2 signs. He said NASA or SeaWorld, because they have a NASA at Florida for like the space shuttle. So you want to see something about the space shuttle, or do you want SeaWorld? And we all chose SeaWorld. Mm-hmm. Then you have a story about paddle boats, right?
Paddle boat.
Yeah, you were talking about Scarborough Fair and a paddle boat. Or it was Scarborough Fair and a boat cruise.
Party cruise ship.
Party cruise ship. So she
10
has
years
a
old.
story about when she was 10. Go ahead.
Well, I was 10. You know, I don't want to be on a party boat. And, you know, I'm 10 years old. I don't have any female development going on. So I put Scarborough Fair. You know, where they do the manpower. It's not like an amusement park where it's electronic. You know, they do the man labor and stuff. Mm-hmm. And then Disney World was, what, 8 years ago? January 15th, 2014 with my grandma. Mm-hmm. So we saw the show, not Long John Silver's, but what's the one with the guy with the big rock? It's a movie. Pushes the big rock. Starts with an L.
What year?
2014. It's a movie that's been done multiple times. Big Rock. I think that one cute chick did a remake.
The
Big
Hulk?
Rock. No, it was a big rock.
He pushes a rock?
Big rock down
How
the ramp.
big is the guy?
No, it's a big rock.
Oh,
Like a
Raiders of the Lost Ark?
No.
It's a big rock?
Not Long John Silver's. That's the restaurant.
Long John Silver's?
No. It starts with an L.
It's a rock that starts with an L? A lava rock?
No. The name of the movie. You push the rock down.
There's a lot of movies with a lot of rocks.
Okay, think about Disney World.
Oh, it's Disney?
Disney World.
It's a Disney
It's a show.
World
It's a
movie.
stunt. It's a stunt. The big rock. They hide out and big explosions come out.
And explosions? Is it pirates?
Yeah, no.
It's not pirates?
No, not pirates.
Is it Tron?
No.
There's no rock and Tron, really. I hope they're not coming to mine. Okay, good. Okay. So it's a rock, and they're pushing a rock, and it's Disney World.
Then the man comes out to save the rock. It stops.
He saves the rock?
Yes.
How big is the rock?
So it doesn't run over the dude.
The rock is gonna run over a dude?
No, the big rock is like 5 feet and like 5 feet tall. It's a big rock. It rolls down.
Rolls down from what?
From a hill. It's an action movie, stunt movie from the 80s.
Who's in it?
I don't know. I can't remember.
But you just know there's a big rock rolling.
Yes.
The Rolling Rock?
Okay. At Disney World with my grandparents, we also saw the Aerosmith roller coaster ride.
There's an Aerosmith ride?
Yeah.
At Disney World?
Yes.
Okay.
Right, they played the music.
Oh, they play music. Okay.
Aerosmith.
They
It's a
play
roller coaster.
Aerosmith.
Correct.
On the
So
roller
this is a
coaster.
rock, not Long John Silver. It starts with an L. We gotta come back. It's driving me crazy.
It's a rock at Disney World?
It's the same time like when Goonies came out in the 80s. It's a...
You sure not to get it mixed up with Universal?
No,
It's
this is
Disney World. And there's a rock.
Stunt show.
There's a
With
stunt
rock.
show.
Yes.
Okay. At the Hollywood Studios, how old were you? What year would that have been?
8 years ago.
You went 8 years ago?
Yes.
That's probably the Hollywood Studios.
Inside Disney World.
That rock that rolls.
Inside Disney World.
Mm-hmm. I think it's part of it. That rock
What?
that rolls is part of Raiders of the Lost Ark.
No.
Yeah, it is. There is a show.
No. That's
Yeah.
not it. That's not it. It's not it. I'll come back.
It's a stunt show. She says it starts with an L. It's not Raiders of the Lost Ark? Why don't you look it up?
I don't know. It's going to be hard because I don't...
Google it. Just Google rock rolling down Walt Disney World.
Google stunt show Big Rock.
Big rock.
Big rock. Like a rock.
Yeah, I'm picturing it. I'm thinking the only thing I can think of is Raiders of the Lost Ark. That's Universal. Well, it's not Universal. It's actually Hollywood Studios. They do have it. Hollywood Studios has a lot of it. I want to say...
By the time I can look it up, let me call my grandma. It's going to drive me crazy.
You're going to call her right now?
Yes.
Okay.
I can't remember it. Big Rock. Big Rock. David is driving me crazy. Yeah. All right, it's what, 3:34 over there.
Oh God. What's the name of that movie where the big rock comes rolling down? Indiana Jones.
Oh, Indiana Jones. Thank you.
And the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
There you go. I could not
Okay,
think. I've been sitting here
Indiana
for like 10
Jones
minutes
does not
waiting for
start
this
with an
picture.
L.
Whatever.
You're right. It's Indiana Jones,
Okay.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. It's my fault.
Thank you.
It's a series called Indiana Jones. Okay. Well, I set a timer, so I'm gonna have to go check on it and see where the order is. I don't know. So we're gonna go ahead and walk over there and find out what in the world. It's only 4 totes, so it shouldn't be that big of a deal. We'll figure it out. I got a little thing there, but I don't think I can knock on it, so I'll have to wait for one of them to come out. Well, got the order, and he said they're short-staffed, but we're gonna drop this off at your doorstep, and it's like $12. So we're probably not gonna go but 2 miles. It's a pretty good deal.
Let me see what she's doing before she gets too busy. She probably just got off work.
So you have to do the shopping?
Oh, no. At Walmart, we just pull it out.
Like fleet delivery.
It's like fleet delivery. You just pull on the spot and they bring it out. Mine's January 6th. So I have a feeling that you got your car about July, right before, I kind of, moved in the Fort Worth area. Shit. Okay, I got my car in January after the squirrels ate it. So you got your car in February?
Yeah. I got my car before you got your new car.
Okay, so my car was January.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Chris sold me his car,
Uh-huh.
and then your car got out.
Now the squirrels?
Because the sticker was not put on the actual bags, rather that it was put on the tote, that I may have to go back to Walmart and scan that sticker again. He's going to look to see if there's a sticker on the actual bag. And he's doing that right now. Then I'll have to scan it again, unless it allows me to override it. Another thing that you can do is take a photo of that sticker and you can put it in manually. I may not have done that, so I did a little more investigation on it. You can get that number to put in as a scan, but you have to do a screenshot of it. It should be on the main page. That's what I'm gonna try to do now and see if it goes through. If not, we'll have to go back to Walmart and scan it, but it should be fine. Okay, yeah, just give me a second. Yeah, you can get free. You can get free stuff at Jack in the Box. They're gonna do to you is this: the tote is and this is at Walmart. It's blue. Okay, if they're gonna get you, if they're gonna try to slow you down, this is what they're gonna do. They're gonna stick that sticker on the blue tote. That's wrong. You'll have to go back to the Walmart to find that tote. Now, what is a tote? We have to analyze what a tote is. It's a blue box. Okay, I'm using jargon like the word tote. But what I mean is a blue box that they put all the grocery bags in. If they put that tote on that blue box, that's...
But the sticker...
I misspoke. Hang on, I can't misspeak. Okay, listen. If they put the sticker on the tote, on the blue box, then they're slowing you down. Okay, we have to go all the way back to the Walmart to scan that. It's a big deal. You have to be aware. Now, what they're supposed to do is hand you that sticker, which the other guy did, and he was good. He gets a good rating. But this other guy, I don't know what he looked like, he's a Hispanic guy or whatever, he didn't do it correctly. It was off of Alta Mesa right here. Yeah. So since he kept what he did to be deceiving, which he probably doesn't know, it's probably not his fault completely, but he stuck the sticker, which is important to the driver, on the tote thing, which goes back to the store. Okay, we waited for 33 minutes on that. You want to watch these videos if you're going to do Roadie, because they're going to do that to you at a Walmart. They'll take the sticker and they'll put it on the blue box. You'll leave the blue box with the store. You cannot complete the delivery that way. You have to have that sticker. Think of it as a bill of that thing. And that sticker is just, it's just a sticker. Without that sticker being scanned, there's a major issue. So I have to go back to the Walmart. Now, I'm not going to go there pointing fingers because that guy didn't know. I could tell by looking at him. He was dim. He didn't know. Well, he didn't know, or he would have done it. The other guy, the black guy that I first did it with, he handed me the sticker. Luckily, I put the sticker on the Dr. Pepper thing. So when it asks for that scan, and this is very different than other jobs, you have to go back and scan it. So we have to go all the way back to Walmart and find that tote to scan it.
You said you put the sticker on the Dr. Pepper. You're talking about another...
On the first one. On the first one. This is not... It was the first Walmart one. This is the second Walmart one. This is the one with the Hispanic guy.
Oh, you're talking about the big delivery.
He didn't know. He didn't know. He didn't know what he was doing. So he put the sticker on the blue tote box. That sticker has to go to the driver. And they're thinking DoorDash. They're thinking all that kind of stuff. They're not thinking that it's important.
All right, don't yell at them.
But they don't know. But they did put the other sticker. Listen, the previous driver sticker is on that blue tote as well. So they know when that happens that they'll have to come back to scan that blue tote thing, which is floating around like the Raiders of the Lost Ark in that Walmart. But they have the ability to get it. So you have to go back and ask. There's a way that they can get it. It's called a Ruto. Listen, if they hold that sticker, okay, and in this case, the black guy, when I first did it, he gave me the sticker. He handed it right to me. I put it on a Dr. Pepper thing. I was able to scan it and get it up. Without that sticker, because you'll be wanting to do the delivery. Without that sticker, you can't complete it. So you have to have the sticker with you the entire time, and that's the important thing. Now, I don't know if Big Girl told you that when we talked to her about Roadie, but you have to have the sticker, okay? So we're going back to find that sticker and to scan it. Now, if he knew that, then he was trying to hurt. But I have to admit and be honest, I don't think he knew. I think he's new and he didn't know. Now, if he's purposely knew it and he kept that sticker on that tote, on the blue tote, then he was purposely trying to hurt. Meaning having you burn your gas. I mean, it's not physically hurting, but it's hurting in some form or fashion. Right. You don't have to do it with DoorDash and all those kinds of things. They program that within the system. But Roadie's a different type of app. You got to have that sticker. Now, I did try to look on where I could do a screenshot and take I wrote down the code that was in it, but it wasn't the correct code. So they have like special characters and all this stuff in the actual real code. So I think he might have known what he was doing, but why he would do it, because listen, the other sticker was on, there was a previous sticker that was on the same blue tote. And if he's going and putting those stickers on there, and then he's throwing those stickers away afterwards, then he's slowing down a lot of drivers. And that man needs to be re-educated. So that's retrain and put a little humanity in him. To say, listen, we're all different races. We're white, we're black, we're orange, we're brown, we're blue, we're pink, we're all these different races, right? But we're not gonna go forward in life if we don't work together. Okay? I'm not blaming him, I'm not upset. I'll go back to get that scan, but we have to realize that we have to work together as one nation under many races. And we have different nations that we can believe in, but we don't have to fight against one another. But we're gonna see if we can get it. Because he looks really innocent. He's giving these stickers out to other drivers that are out there in the world driving around with these blue tote boxes with the stickers that we need to complete it. It's a technical thing. And he's hurting a lot of drivers. Whether he knows it or not, I don't know, but he needs to know that sticker has to go into the hand of the driver. The driver can stick it on anything he wants. He can put it in a little notepad. He can stick it on one of the items, but he has to have it to scan it twice. It has to be scanned twice. I did a vlog on this before. So if he keeps it on those blue tote, nothing should be on those blue tote things.
Containers.
Right. But it'll have to be reprinted. So I'll have to show it to one of their managers and get a reprint on everything. If I can't get a reprint, then I'll have to find the blue thing. And they've got hundreds of them. It'd be like finding a needle. Somebody else could have taken it. And there was another tote sticker. There was another tote sticker on that same exact blue box, which is a tote. Hang on, let me speak.
Sorry.
The same exact one, but it was a different one. So it was the same type of sticker that you scan. That thing's going to be floating around, and that driver is going to be in the same situation. They're all going to be going back to Walmart, and that is the exact reason they're backed up, is because they're not following protocol on where those stickers go. They have to know how, they have to train these guys. If you've got a job at Walmart, then you're very, very like astute and you're very competent, okay? Because you have to know these little tiny things, and you learn them from shows, you learn them from training, because it's constantly changing. I personally think they should just give it through email. This is how they probably lower fraud and all kinds of stuff. So we got to go back, find this guy, talk to him, tell him our situation. You just show them exactly what it looks like. You show the app, and they'll see that it has to be scanned and all that stuff. So if you mess up, you got to go all the way back to Walmart. Now, it's partially my fault because I did not take that sticker. It was stuck on the blue tote box, which was returned back to them because that belongs to Walmart. But my first instinct was to take that blue tote box. Remember? I had it in the trunk. But I thought, well, we'll have to drive back because we're going to go see Browser.
What?
Let me finish. Let me finish.
Okay, I'll let you finish.
Because of Browser.
Oh, hell no. Where's
Browser the cat.
Where's
Because of
my
Browser the
manager?
cat. Because we were going to see Browser the cat.
And I got to pee it on fucking
Okay,
records.
don't worry. Don't watch the language. Because we
I
got to
can say the
monetize.
F word if I want.
No,
I
you
don't
can't.
care.
I know Scott on
Give me
tape says
the
it.
card
I
right
know
now.
Scott
I
on
don't
tape
care.
says it
Give me the
sometime.
card right
Hang
now.
on, just give me a second. I'm trying to find the guy and try to get that sticker and then scan it. And then I'll probably have to go through a lot of, or you don't want to do that, okay? The first guy, the black dude, he handed me the sticker, and I was like, that's odd. It was an odd thing. And I grabbed the sticker. I said, okay. And it was my sticker. I needed that. So he knew I needed it. He was a good employee. This guy walking around,
You put it on the Dr.
this
Pepper,
Hispanic guy
and you
walking
put
around like an airhead, And I guess he just stuck it on there thinking that I would just grab it. We're kind of both a little bit wrong in a way, but in the way, he should have just handed it to me. Because that's an important part of it. Now I got to go back and do all this stuff. So you got to be aware, especially if you're going to do a roadie, get that sticker and hang on to that sticker. You can put the sticker right there. You can put the sticker anywhere.
Does it say that it's roadie? Maybe you thought you're just a regular.
No, it has a scan. It's a scan thing. They go by a scan
Everybody
thing.
gets a scan thing. Maybe he doesn't know that you do this for a living and you're trying to make money.
Well, no, he might know that, but he's got to realize that all he has to do is hand that to me, and then we won't have this
He's
problem.
throwing at my
Just give me a
car.
second.